If we want to do well in our personal finances, there are some essential habits that we need to develop. One key habit is setting goals, because setting goals gives us focus. You know where you want to go. So you have to identify the things you're going to do in the days to come and you write them down. The short-term ones first, whatever you aim to do within 1 year. The medium term, what you're going to do over 1 year into 5 years, and the long-term one. That's a key habit that is necessary. The other habit, very good habit, is using a budget. Before you get your income, think through, where do you want this money to go? What will you do with it? And so you set up and you have a budget. To get your budget to work, you need to have another key habit. Every time you go out shopping, you will have a shopping list. That will make you deliberate. That will help you to avoid wastage and to avoid impulse buying. That focus will ensure that your budget works. Another key habit we need to develop is to avoid bad debts. Any money that we borrow that we can't afford to pay is a bad debt. Any money we borrow and it messes us up, either we can't pay or we get into hard relationships, we get problems with others, that's a bad debt. Any money that is very expensive, where the return you're getting cannot be able to give you value in the future, that's a bad debt. But that does not mean we should not enjoy good debt. Good debt is that money you borrow. Wherever you put it, it is going to give you value. You can afford to pay it, makes your financial future better, because bad debts destroy your financial future. There are many other habits, but those ones are very key. When we have goals to achieve, it becomes necessary to continuously save a portion of our income. This is a key money management principle. When you get money, you don't give away everything to others. A portion has to stay being yours. And that is why you're setting the goals, so that you're very clear which money do you want to retain for yourself. We need to learn the concept of pay myself first. Whenever money comes, you pay yourself first. So it is possible to consistently save a portion of your income. One of the things you do to be able to do that, set financial goals. Then it becomes clear for you what you want to achieve. Exercise financial discipline. This is where budgets and shopping lists appear. And the third thing you do, avoid living beyond your means. If you're living beyond your means, you cannot be able to save a portion of your income, because that's going to drive you into bad debts, and the bad debts will drive you into the rat race. When you run the rat race, you cannot be able to save a portion of your income. To have financial success, you must do regular investing. When you have earned income and you have not spent it, that is your saving. Now, the best thing you can do with a saving is to give it an opportunity to make money for you. When your money goes out and works for you, it gives you another income stream. We call it the passive income, and that allows you to have multiple income streams. Investing is the central pillar of creating wealth. You cannot create wealth with the money that you make yourself. That is active income. You need passive income to create wealth. Passive income is actually what assures you of financial security. If you went out of your job, if you lost your business, how do you sustain your lifestyle? Where does that money come from? It comes from your investments. And multiple income streams actually fast track your journey to financial success. The more income streams you have, the more success you have. One income stream is what you make yourself. The other income streams is what your investments are making for you. Just to be sure that you're working towards your financial plan, it's good to look at your habits to see whether they are working. One habit you need to review on a monthly basis is how you're managing your expenses. And that is why we are capturing expenses, so that at the end of the month, we can actually look through the expenses. You collate them, you put things that are related together and see whether you like how you're using your money. On a quarterly basis, it's good to review your goals. You set up your goals 3 months down the line. Just be sure you're on focus. Where are you? Where are you lagging? Where can you fast track? And you know what? At the end of the year, you know your age will change, and that gives you a good chance to review all your goals, all your habits. At the end of the year, you say, this year is gone. I'm getting 1 year older. What do I need to change? What habits do I keep? What habits do I change? We will be able to do monthly for our expenses, quarterly for our goals, and annual for everything. Capturing expenses is one of the very beneficial financial habits. I have over the years learned how to capture the expenses on a daily basis and analyze them on a monthly basis. And I did my analysis and I realized at home we were actually all subjecting our cars to a car wash every now and then. And it was amounting to a couple of thousand shillings a month. And I said, we can change something. What if we got the gardener to wash the car? We can afford to increase his pay and then have a bigger saving, and all the cars will be washed every morning. Just by having the habit of capturing the expenses, I was able to notice how much we're spending in washing the cars. We're able to readjust, and we got a chance to give a pay rise to our gardener and give them the responsibility to wash the car. And he eventually ended up with a saving of about 2,000 or 3,000 shillings every month, and that 2,000 shillings every month is adequate to pay for electricity. So within the money we have, we're able to add the salary to the worker, we're able to keep the cars clean, and we're able to pay electricity. Is that really a bad habit? That's a habit that I would encourage you to have. We have discussed good money habits. So what is our takeaway? That financial habits will give us a chance for financial success. We should encourage ourselves and adopt this habit, because investing is the central pillar of our financial success. This is something that we need to do regularly. We have said, like all other habits, financial habits can be learned. And that is why we have the need for financial education, so that we can learn the habits. What others do, we can also do if we learn them. Make it your responsibility to better your money management habits. And that's why we want to invite you to come to the masterclass. And we want to give you a chance. In fact, a free chance. We call it Come and See. 2 hours for free in a class that you take on Zoom. All you have to do is simple. Just WhatsApp or text this number. This is another good chance. You can give yourself a copy of my book, Wallet Words, which is a manual in money management. Just get in touch with us on this number. You WhatsApp, you text, and we'll tell you how you can get your copy.